welcome to Best Version channel. Thank you for being here. Today I want to talk about the way that we can leave marks. So imagine you're driving to go to work and then there is a car in front of you going really slow, or I don't know, you can tell that person is a new driver, is just start learning how to drive, and you're in your car kind of stressed out, mad, late. You pass that person, you say things, or you scare that person. By the end of the day, you won't even remember. But that person can become traumatized of driving because of that action. And probably we're not the only one who did it. Probably a lot of other drivers did the same. Imagine how many times this example of situation happens in so many lives. I have friends that they never drove again because of that. So for whoever did the action, being stressed or said something, get out of my way, all sort of things that people say, being so rude and being so impatient with those who are learning. You once, all of us, we were once in that person's shoes. We were once learning how to drive and starting and practicing, and we were super lucky that other people didn't react with us in a way that we would become traumatized and would never drive again. But there are a lot of people who are super afraid to try driving again because of that mark. Once I was training a group and I wanted to talk about the subject with them, and I was starting a conversation saying, imagine a bus driver in his first day at work after his training. He's probably nervous, driving a lot of people, a lot of lives. It's in his hands. It's his responsibility to drive those people. And I didn't finish talking, and one of the girls, they were in the group, she said, that's true, I need to share it. Imagine, today I got a new bus driver. He passed the stops. Everybody was so stressed with him. Everybody was yelling at him. And I arrived late at work because of him. Why do they do that? Why do they put somebody that doesn't even know he's doing to drive a lot of people? It's so irresponsible of the company. Put that guy there. And then I was listening quietly, waiting. She finished her statement. And I said, okay. Now, one question. In your first day at work, how did you expect that others would be with you? And then she, of course, I would expect that everybody would be patient because I'm just learning, I'm just starting. And I said, yes, imagine this driver. He was probably so scared. Who knows if he's gonna go back the next day to work? Imagine it. Let's analyze the situation. The driver, that he chose that job, maybe it was the job of his dreams. Maybe he always wanted to be a bus driver and he was so excited to finally go his first day. And then he's stressed and nervous about already. And imagine a lot of people, all the passengers, screaming and talking negatively with him and talking a lot of negative things about his job, about what he was doing. He was probably he got probably extra nervous, extra stressed out, probably wondering if he would go back the next day. Or imagine if it's a guy, if this bus driver, he was a guy that he didn't want that job, but he had to because he needs to feed his family. And imagine you go through all that humiliation, all that negative energy and words towards him. those are marks and stamps that we leave in others because one simple action, one simple choice of action that we took that could change somebody. And it was funny, the next day she came to me and she said, Juliana, he was not the driver today. Oh my gosh, Juliana, what if we left at him this negative mark and this trauma, and he will want to be a bus driver again. I said, don't worry, who knows? But if you have a chance to find him, to see him again, at some point, apologize, ask for forgiveness in your heart, and just be aware next time, because all of us, we go through things in life for the first time. We all once were in the position of the first day in a job, or um, learning how to drive, or learning how to do something new. We just need to be patient with others. And I taught it to my husband too. And now when we go to restaurants and we realize that somebody's new, or even when if it's not new, everybody has days. We always give compliments, ask about their days, to leave a positive stamp in that person. Once we went to a Japanese restaurant and we asked the waiter, "What would you suggest for us? It's our first time in this restaurant. We are kind of confused in the menu with the menu." And he uh, and then he gave us his suggestion that was not that good, but we understood that he was just starting. So because later he shared with us, "Oh, it's my second day here, and I'm still learning about all the plates." And oh, it's okay, it's fine. And then by the end, we gave him an extra tip, and we told him, "You did great for your second day. Keep doing that. We're gonna compliment you, talk about you with your manager when we leave. You did a great job. Congratulations." And he opened a big smile. He felt, imagining that little compliment gave him way more motivation to the rest of the night, and probably for the rest of the week, who knows, maybe the whole month. And we went there many times, and he was always our waiter. And we realized that he got much better. People just need chances, people just need time, all of us. So my message today is, choose to leave a positive mark, a positive stamp in others' lives wherever you go. Give compliments, be nice, be kind, be patient, don't be rude with strangers or even the loved ones. Sometimes we are super rude with people who lives with us in our house, with our family. If we invite a friend to come over, and imagining here in my pink couch, if a friend would dump grape juice or wine on my couch, I'd probably be, "Oh, it's okay, no problem. We're gonna figure it out how to clean." But if it would be me or my husband, I'd probably, "Oh no, how are we gonna do it? Nah, 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 nah." It would be different. Just an example. I'm way more patient now with myself, with him. I just talk with myself. We need to talk with ourselves like that. "It's okay, Juliana. It's okay. Everybody make mistakes. We're gonna figure out how to clean that." I don't know if you got the example, but do you understand that sometimes we are so rude with ourselves that we wouldn't be with a friend? So do the same with you. Give yourself a positive mark, a positive stamp in your life and in the lives of those who lives with you, your loved ones, your family, and others, even if they're strangers or not. Choose to leave a positive mark and not a negative mark or traumas in other people's lives, because who does the action end up forgetting it, but who got the action, like the example, the bus driver or the guy who was driving for the first time practicing, who got it, it can become a trauma, and the person probably will have that mark for the rest of their lives, and always afraid you should try it again. So don't do it. help others to be their best version, help others to live their best. Everybody deserves chances and everybody deserves to be happy in life and try new things and go for their dreams and accomplish their dreams. That's what I wish for you. That you accomplish your dreams, that you can overcome traumas that you probably got before in your life, and that you can succeed in life. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm so happy you're here. If you liked the message, please share with your friends, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel if you haven't yet. Thank you so much. See you in the next video. Bye.